Biggest loser on the S&P 500 right now is Humana, plunging double digits. Bertha Coombs here with more on why that stock is sinking. So what is the story here, Bertha?
Well, Sarah, for Medicare Advantage insurers, the fate of government reimbursement rates is literally tied to their stars. That's the quality ratings issued by the government on their plans. In a filing this morning, Humana said the star rating for one of its biggest Medicare Advantage plans fell a full point, from 4.5 to 3.5, based on, quote, narrowly missing higher industry cut points on a small number of measures, according to the company. Now, that cut below a 4-star rating means that Humana is going to miss out on a 5% bonus payment for higher quality. The Centers for Medicare and Medicaid, or CMS, looks at a number of things, like whether a plan is able to keep patients from having to go to the ER to be readmitted to the hospital after a initial stay, to develop those ratings. Now, Humana says it's in talk with CMS to try to appeal the designation, but if the rating stands, they could go to court, which a number of insurers did last year, like Elevance, and they ultimately won and did get back some of those bonus points when the court decided that CMS did not calculate properly. But in the near term, as Medicare enrollees are starting to shop for plans, the lower star ratings could drive customers to other carriers, adding one more headwind for Humana in a very competitive market. United Health and CVS are higher this morning, looking more stable on ratings for 2025. But all of these insurers, guys, are grappling with maintaining margins at a time when seniors are racking up more and more medical costs.
Yeah, which is another part of the story as well, Bertha. The stock not down quite as much as it had been. As I understand it as well, there might have been a time if they had a much higher percentage that still were getting 4 stars, they could move people from one plan to another. But when you're only getting 25% of your plans are getting 4 stars, that becomes a lot more difficult as well, doesn't it?
Exactly. That was the problem with CVS. Its 2024 plans, its big one, which was like 75% of its enrollees, was the one that got hit on the star rating. So it didn't impact this year's. It means the bonus payment, which comes in the following year, for them, it will come in 2025. That's where the impact is. And that's part of the headwind that CVS has been really trying to deal with. They've been trying to, beef up their star ratings, but also grappling with margin issues. And their plans have been one of the issues that has really weighed on the stock.
Fascinating and a great explainer to a tough story to comprehend, Bertha. Thank you, Bertha Coombs.